Hey guys, Dirty Keto Grandma here. Happy International Women's Day. It is Tuesday, March 8th, and it is International Women's Day. And happy International Women's Day to all you women out there. And I'm one of them, and I'm proud to be a woman. I love being a woman, and I thought we'd just talk about that today. Of course, you know me. I had to Google International Women's Day and like what it's all about, where it started with. So I thought I would just, and I have my laptop up here because again, I'm not going to try to like write everything down. It says it is celebrated globally on March 8th every year. It recognizes social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women. The event celebrates women's achievements and raises awareness about women's equality and lobbies for accelerated gender parity. I Googled different things. I mean, obviously, different things drop down when you Google stuff, which is really nice. We weren't actually the first country. It says here International Women's Day was observed first in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland in 1911. It says here, got a couple different conflicting things which you'll find with Google. Like it says here, it was in 1945 that the Charter of the United Nations became the first international agreement to affirm the principle of equality between women and men, and it was only on March 8th during International Women's Year in 1975 that the UN celebrated the first official International Women's Day. And then it says here why Women's Day was created. It says the day commemorates the 1956 march of approximately 20,000 women to the Union buildings in Pretoria to petition against the country's passed laws that required South Africans defined as blacks under the Population Registration Act to carry an internal passport known as a passbook that served to maintain population. So it says here the history of International Women's Day was celebrated on February 28th in 1909. The United Nations says it was designated by the Socialist Party of America to honor women in the garment industry who went on strike in New York to protest working conditions. So you get all kinds of different stories. It does state here as far as who started it. It says here an activist, a labor activist, Teresa Malakiel, commemorated protests against garment workers in the city. So they kind of name her. And then always the theme is always gender equality for today for a sustainable tomorrow. It gives you all kinds of stuff about like how we can celebrate Women's Day, like, just getting involved in different women's rights and women's activities and stuff. Women owning small businesses, running companies, being moms, being housekeepers, being workers in the workforce. All kinds of stuff. Being able to vote, run countries. All kinds of great stuff. Women are amazing. I love women. So I'm down to celebrate women. And therefore, I'm down to celebrate myself today. But anyways, I thought we would talk about women and strong women. My mom, I want to talk about my mom to start with because I feel like I come from a strong woman. My mom was really carefree and wild, but she was also very down to earth, a hard worker, very honest and giving and loving, very generous. She was all about equal rights and all of us having equal rights, not just women, but gays, lesbians, transgenders, also different races of people, because we grew up in Southern California, so Didn't matter if you were black, white, Mexican, Asian, Korean, Hispanic. I mean, we were the minority where we grew up, you know. And my mom just taught us that we were all created equal and that women are very strong people. I mean, we create lives, we create miracles. We run households, we run companies, we raise children and create people. And yeah, I mean, my mom was not a huge softie. She was more of a steel magnolia. She had a hard exterior, but did have a great heart. And um, yeah, she was hardcore, man, to the core. I don't want to talk too much about her because it'll start getting me emotional and stuff. But yeah, I feel like I definitely came from a hardworking woman. My mom was definitely a girly girl. She loved the makeup, the hair, the clothes, the outfits. She was a professional woman as far as like working in an office setting, legal secretary, paralegal, worked for big attorneys. She loved the whole, you know, put yourself together, present yourself how you want to be treated and how you want to project your image. And yeah, I came from definitely a good, hardworking woman. Um, yeah, I got a lot of my traits from my mom and my dad too, but we're talking about women today. My mom always taught me, you know, work hard, act like a lady, handle yourself, but you know, be able to fight back like a man too and stand alongside a man. So yeah. As far as like music, because you know I'm a huge lover of music, I could sit here and name female artists all day from who I grew up with in the 70s to 80s music. Again, I could just sit here and list female artists all day. I do have in the background playing really, really low, so you can probably can't even hear it, but it's Lauren Ruth Ward. She's not a new artist, or she's kind of an independent, not a huge, Billie Eilish, or a huge, Britney Spears, or even like, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige, and then old country. I mean, again, I'm not going to sit here and name, because I mean, I grew up on everything from Patsy Cline, Bette Midler, Joan Jett, Lita Ford, Pat Benatar, I was a huge fan of. And then all my 80s kids, so like Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, Mariah Carey, and I love all the newer stuff too, the newer female artists. And I love music, love female artists, female celebrities as well that we grew up with. I mean, tons of big ones. A huge one for me is Oprah. Love me some Oprah. I mean, you couldn't get more powerful a woman. And someone like Barbara Walters, grew up with her, like, yeah, big figures like that. And then now more current, you're talking like, Michelle Obama, First Lady, Camilla Harris, Vice President. I mean, women are amazing, man, and we're coming a long way from where we were back in 1911, and when women couldn't vote and were just housewives and making babies and weren't out, and the ones that were out in the workforce weren't being treated equal. So we're definitely coming a long way. Me myself as a woman, I mean, I love being a woman. I would never want to be anything other. I absolutely love it. I'm not a girly girl. I definitely love um, lots of girly things. Like I love doing my nails and wearing jewelry and dressing up and feeling pretty and all that stuff. I'm not a huge makeup person. I kind of wish I was. My mom was really into the makeup and wearing makeup and dressing up for work. And I did like doing that when I worked in the office setting. I definitely enjoyed like getting dressed up and not wearing makeup, but putting the jewelry on. I love jewelry. I love doing my nails. And yeah, who doesn't want to dress up and feel pretty and feel like a woman and feel sexy and pretty and yeah, but not be like a sexual object, still be, you can be sexy and pretty and strong all at the same time and not be, this sexual object, I guess. However you want to look at it, I don't know. Anyways, I love being a woman. I am woman, hear me roar. Um yeah, we're changing things, man. I've had a lot of labels being a woman, like, I've been a daughter, a sister, a mother, a wife. And I've held a lot of different roles as far as like being out in the workforce. I've done everything from restaurant work, gas station work, warehouse work, grocery store work, office work, from phone customer service to quality analyst to supervisor, manager, general manager. Yeah, all of it. Working in the nursing homes, housekeeping, laundry, again, management there. Yeah, I've definitely wore a lot of different hats, and now I'm back to my roots of stocking and being hands-on and working right next to the men and doing the same exact work that all they do. And it's good, honest work, hard work. And I love it, man. I know it's crazy to say that. Like, I'm pushing 50. I'll be 49 next week. And I'm back to like working overnights, third shift, the graveyard shift, 10 at night till 7 in the morning, stocking shelves at Walmart. Everything from groceries to frozen to dairy to cosmetics, housewares, everything. I mean, Walmart carries everything. And they can throw anything at you overnight. You might be in this department one night, in this department another, and I absolutely love it. And I know that sounds crazy when I think back to all the years that I've worked. I'm about to be 49, pushing 50, so I'm about to be 49. I've been working since I was like 15 years old. So, 30 plus years, I've had a lot of different jobs, and I love that. I mean, it sucks that I've had a ton of different jobs and I don't have like a hot, college degree, but I don't care, man. I'm a hardworking woman. I'm proud of who I am and what I've done and where I'm going so far. Yeah, I don't want to be a manager anymore. I don't want to be a supervisor. I just want to go to work, do a great job, do a hard, honest work. And it's something that I love and I like to do. Am I passionate about stocking groceries or stuff? No, I'm not. I'm just passionate about living life and having a good life and being a good woman to my kids, my husband, my grandson, and my job and my employer, and doing proud, doing good. And I feel like I'm doing that, and I'm happy with my choices and what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. I'm feeling good about this International Women's Day today. It's early in the day. It is Tuesday, March 8th. It is barely 10 a.m. I'm off today. I'd like to go out and do something for Women's Day today. I'm not sure what. I don't have a ton of money. I was honestly thinking, like, I haven't been painting my nails because with doing the stocking work and stuff, I'm ripping open boxes and I painted my nails a couple times because I've always done my own nails. Like when I was really, really young, 19, 20, before I had kids, there was a period where I would go and get my nails done, but it was just so pricey that I stopped doing that. So for years, for the past 20 plus years, I've always painted my own nails, filed them, taken care of them myself. I was thinking about maybe spoiling myself and just going and get them painted. Plus, like I was going to say, I tried painting them twice since I switched to this job stocking, but the paint just chips off and comes off after a night or two of work, it's just chipping and coming off. But if you go get them professionally done, they put the nail polish on kind of thick, and then you put them under the thing where it really bakes it on so it doesn't chip off as bad. It's a little pricey, even to just go get them painted. But I was thinking about maybe getting my toes done, because they'll kind of massage your feet and your cat, like getting a manicure and a pedicure called a mani-pedi. It's a little expensive though. I think I'm going to call a place that I went to and see how much. For a manicure, pedicure, and that includes painting my fingers and toes, I wonder how much they'll charge me. Because you always got to leave a good tip too. I'm so cheap. But I really have been wanting to, I love to paint my nails, although it has been nice to give my nails a break of not painting them. I do have some clear nail polish on them. But yeah, to give them a break. But man, my hands and stuff from working in these cardboard boxes, man, they just suck the moisture out of your hands so they get kind of dry and cracked. I had a cracked finger, a crack around my cuticle. Oh, it was so sore. And then just every night working, you just keep pulling these boxes open, and yeah. But I do love it. I love the work I do. Any of you women out there that are in the industry of like warehouse work, stocking, any job that you have that is not necessarily geared towards women, be proud of what you do. There are plenty of women out there that do my job that are my age or younger, and it's great. I think it's great that we can all do jobs that aren't just gender specific. I don't think that jobs should be gender specific. I think we should all be able to stop and do each other's jobs. Doesn't matter what the hell genitalia you have. But to all of those that you do have a vagina or that relate or identify as being female, happy International Women's Day to you. Happy International Women's Day to me. Celebrate yourself today. Celebrate other women. Compliment them. Build them up. Build yourself up. I'm going to continue my self-care and my self-love for me. Do that for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to even click on this video and check it out. I really appreciate your time. Honestly, I do. I know how busy everybody is. I'm going to wrap this up. We're pushing like 18, 20 minutes. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you. If you could now just click that little thumbs up button to like the video, I'd appreciate that. I really would. You're already here. If you'd click it, I'd appreciate it. If you could subscribe, that'd be even more awesome. I could use another subscriber. Why not? Follow me along on this journey of self-care, self-love, keto, dirty keto friendly all the way. I'm still on my weight loss journey. I'll check back in again with you guys real soon. And again, happy International Women's Day. Go out and celebrate a woman. Call your mom, your sister, your aunt. Tell them you love them and tell them how proud you are of them. We create miracles here, people. We're women. We create life. None of you out there that are watching would exist if it wasn't for a woman. So celebrate one today. Happy International Women's Day from Dirty Keto Grandma. I'll catch y'all on the flip flop.